What is going on, everyone? Today we are going over the trade recap that I have taken today to make $3,000, which was $1,000 on each account. And we will start off by pulling up the Discord, bro. And if you guys want to join it, it is free, where I'm just basically breaking down how I'm viewing the charts, and hopefully you guys learned something from it. So let's start off here. So I said, good morning, members. We have a clear bullish market structure on 4 hour and 1 hour. I am expecting a bit of retracement to that 1 hour unfilled fair value gap before we keep pushing up. Now, as you can see here, we have this 1 hour unfilled fair value gap, and this fair value gap has already been tapped into. And the reason why I'm targeting this area is, one, because it's unfilled and we need a draw on liquidity that's pretty strong to keep pushing the market up. But two, there is a higher high or a previous higher high, which is a liquidity point, and that's a very strong draw on liquidity in my opinion. Price retraces to that area a lot, especially on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. And so not only that, there's a third thing, which was, we'll hop on the charts here and we'll go back to the 9:30 a.m. open. Let's get rid of this. But as you could see, there's a huge leg up of just unfilled fair value gaps. And here was our only draw on liquidity on both the 15, the 30, and the 5 minute. So why would we take a trade up here when there's so much unfilled fair value gaps that need to be drawn into? So that's why a lot of people got faked out. They saw this liquidity sweep and thought price was going to keep pushing up. I was extremely patient, I would say so, today. Just because there is a inverse fair value gap doesn't mean it's always going to work right then and there. Look at, we have an order block, inverse fair value gap, and that's it. Nothing else, no other third confluence. So we were just looking for an entry, nothing, and then core came in and then completely took price out. Just no volume. Now that we got the confluences up and ready to go, let me show you why I took this trade. So we had a lower time frame SMT, and then we also had a lower time frame liquidity sweep. Here's your low liquidity sweep. So we could see price starting to do some movement back there. Anyway, next thing you know, we had a, I guess it's one more, inverse fair value gap. And you're probably going like, hey Brennan, you trade confluences, you need 3 confluences. Why didn't you take that trade? One, lower time frame liquidity is not a strong enough confluence to actually use in the markets, in my experience, to go like, hey, I'm gonna take that trade, because you always have lower time frame liquidity. That's just one of the basic things that you possibly have. It's just like a confidence booster. Same with SMT. SMTs I don't find very important, but they're just a little confidence booster. Hey, price is like starting to do things that I'm noticing that could potentially be in my favor. Now we have an inverse fair value gap and a CISD, so a change in state of delivery. So that's 2 confluences, and so I'm waiting on a third confluence, which was a fair value gap. And you're going like, well, that's not inverse right there. Yes, it is. See that little gapper? You see that little gapper right there? Beep, 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 beep. That's an inverse, baby. And so I did not enter off that retracement, because you never know when price wants to just absolutely completely keep pumping. So there's no point, really no point. Yeah, I could have got a better entry, but hey, I'm happy with the profits I took today. And I risked $908 for $1,000 today. And you're probably wondering, what are you targeting? Okay, let's go back to our key level. So one, we got the 5 minute. We have an unfilled fair value gap up here. Do we know that price is going to go there? Not yet. We don't know. Is there liquidity there? Yes. So this possibly and probably was the best option for a trade, which I should have taken, to be honest. But then we also had a 15, and I just wanted to take my profits and be done with the day, especially since I was super busy today. But that was a good range. It really was a good range, to be honest. Put that away. So we were just taking the easy route out today and targeting the 15, and price dumped right here. I thought I was going to get stopped out. I was very close. And price kept pumping up. And here was my break-even area, because it was the only draw on liquidity with a fair value gap in sight. And I think it was a 5-minute high as well. Indeed it was. Yes, it was a 5-minute high with no extra support there, so I knew price was going to keep pumping up. So that was my break-even area. And if you guys want to see my trade recap or like the live trade, it is on my Instagram or TikTok, which links will be down below. And price kept pumping. I'm assuming it kept going up. Oh yeah, that could have been a good solid trade, dude. Whatever. Look how much longer I had to wait. Done at 10:47. I wouldn't have been done until freaking 11:52. That's a whole hour. I would have had to like just keep on waiting for what? A good extra bit, to be honest, but whatever. I'm not upset at all. And let's go back over to the Discord where I'm showing the trade. So here's the trade. I don't know why it's so blurry. Oh my gosh. But you can see I got in after that fair value gap and took my take profit at the 15-minute unfilled fair value gap. And here we go. 1K each account. Region ones. I entered for the higher time frame. We had a 4-hour, 1-hour clear bullish market structure, and the key levels that were previous 1-hour higher highs and a liquidity point. Also a 1-hour unfilled fair value gap with a 5-minute liquidity, which we showed. And the confluences were inverse change of state of delivery fair value gap, which I entered with internal SMT. Everyone have a blessed day. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Make sure to do one thing that benefits you on a day-to-day basis and to continue pursuing after something. It could be religion, which for me, that is Christ and my family. And for you, it could be whatever. Just do not idolize the money in this game that we are playing. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys watching. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Peace.